Welcome to this video on the recognition gap. I'm Paul of Symonds Research. Let's get straight into this. We're going to discuss briefly what the gap is, give an example, look at the causes, the impact, and how to fix it. Let's get straight into this video. Let's go to the first slide. Let's do it. So what is the recognition gap exactly? So think about the work you do, the task you do, the different things you do throughout the day. And then think about, is this work recognized? Does your manager give you gratitude? Do they thank you for the work you've done? Are they even aware of some of the work you're doing? So this gap is the missing praise, the support, the gratitude, and the inclusion that you are afforded as the employee. And let's look at one example. An office administrator, let's call her Judy. She's an office administrator and she keeps everything so well organized, the schedules, the logistics, and she does so much more. She even anticipates problems before they happen and makes sure that the office runs smoothly without even being asked. She makes things better for everyone, everyone's job easier. The recognition, though, tends to go to louder team members with more visible roles. She feels overlooked and undervalued. This is not good, is it? There's clearly a recognition gap in this example. So what causes this recognition gap? Very often it's badly trained or inexperienced managers. A lot of managers in the workplace are first-time managers. They're trying to understand their role. There's so much to think about, so much to learn. It's such a steep learning curve as a new manager or a manager who's not being properly trained. So they need to be trained in how to recognize and how to give proper feedback and to give proper recognition. Then we've got some roles and visibility issues. So some roles are not so obvious and so clear. So in meetings, it might be that some people with more visible work roles are given the gratitude and the thanks, when other people with roles that are not so obvious go without getting the right thanks and the gratitude that they deserve. Then there's also the time and resources. So managers often are so busy that they just fail to give the proper feedback, the proper gratitude. So time and the resources to do so, to give the recognition. Let's take a look at the next slide. The impact. You can probably already guess some of these impacts, but from the employee point of view, lower morale and motivation. So you don't feel that you're valued, you're not getting the gratitude that you deserve. Your morale lowers, you might feel more demotivated. From the company perspective, of course, this could mean higher staff turnover. You decide that you want to leave, you're not happy, you're not valued. So this is also productivity, of course. So productivity, high staff turnover, these are not good. The recognition gap is an important thing to consider from a company perspective. Let's go to the next slide. So how can we fix it? This obviously is very, very important. We can better train managers. So we've talked about the lack of training for managers. So give the training, provide the training. Then the managers, one of the things you can teach them, for example, is to use the meetings effectively for providing this recognition. But again, focusing on all different roles and not just the most visible and the loudest employees. Giving the feedback to the right people, the people who deserve it and perhaps need it. It's also worth training and explaining to managers that they can focus on how each and every individual employee likes to be recognized. For some people, just say simple thank you can be enough. For some, maybe if they're working hard and they're doing extra hours, maybe flexible hours, the time they start work or finish, or there's different ways that you can give recognition or show gratitude. So you might want to think about each employee. Also, 360-degree feedback is a important thing to consider. So creating this system of feedback at all levels between managers, senior managers, employees, goes up and down, the feedback, just creating this whole cycle of feedback so that everybody is recognized and valued, and there's an opportunity for everybody to be heard as an employee. Let's go on to the next slide. I just want to quickly show you, I'm not going to bore you too much with this, but we have employee engagement training materials. So if you're a trainer, you can provide training. This is important from a recognition gap point of view, because this is all about how you treat employees, the job satisfaction, and obviously recognition is an important part of this. Right, so some final thoughts. I try to do weekly videos, and I do often forget to do, I don't forget to do them, but time obviously is important for all of us. So I will try to get back to doing weekly videos. There will be more on teaching training theories, and there's training activities. So please subscribe. There's a button below. I always say, and I really mean this, thank you so much for watching, because I know how busy you probably are. So I really, really value your time, the 3, 4, 5 minutes that you've taken to watch this video. Thank you so much for allowing me that time with you. I hope to see you in the next video. See you soon. Bye.